Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Emsfuller. I'm the Executive Director of the Greensburg-Decatur County Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to today's version of Chamber Chat. We're thrilled to have on with us today Jen McAlvin from Human Resources Manager at One Solution Logistics. Hi, Jen. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Good morning.
Good, good. Just put a couple of announcements in here quickly, Jen, and then we'll get to it. Okay, I just want to make sure people understand a few things that are coming up. We're so excited that the CDC lifted the mask mandates just the other day because of if you had your vaccine. Now I know that may not be in effect for every business just yet. Every business, every county around the United States, they are setting their own parameters, or the states are. But if you've had your full vaccine, your 2 shots or your 1 shot from Johnson & Johnson, they are saying that you can now be out without your mask, indoor or outdoor, and things seem to be getting back somewhat to, I don't know if it's normal or a new normal or whatever that is. Now, just because I said that, that's just from the CDC. Please continue to follow your local and your state guidelines and or businesses that make the decision that they still want their employees or people coming into their facilities wearing a mask. So please make sure you check with that as we go forward. But with that being said, okay, we're coming up on some summer activities, springtime. It's a beautiful day today here in Greensburg, Decatur County, and hopefully you're watching this on the day that we are actually recording this because it's just a wonderful, let me call it Chamber of Commerce weather day today. So get out there on the golf course if you can. Hey, let me make an announcement here for the Decatur County Tourism Department. They have a new event. It's called Decatur County Kickball League, and it starts this summer in 2021. And it's a league for 16-year-olds or older, men and women's kickball league. The league will be played on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Kohler Park here in Greensburg. And round 1 will begin June 1st, 2021. But they need teams. So this sounds like a great time. You know what? I don't mind kicking the ball. I'm not really going to run, Jen. I don't know about you, but
I'm not a runner.
I'll be a substitute kicker, but I got to have a ghost runner on first, okay? That's just the way it's going to go. So, but you can register. Actually, today is supposed to be the last day for registration, but I'm sure they'll continue to take registration. Go to Visit Greensburg or on Facebook, or you can email Kennedy at visitgreensburg.com. So that should be a lot of fun. They're trying to bring some new things to the community, and I know they're talking about some other things, perhaps with their disc golf course and things like that out there. That's we have a great park here in Decatur County in Greensburg, and hope people can take advantage of that. Something else I want to mention about the Greensburg Decatur County Chamber of Commerce and Farm Bureau Co-op, we are having an ag breakfast. That's coming up on June the 12th, and that's going to be at the First Baptist Church. We have secured Ted McKinney, who was the state ag director for Indiana for several years, and then he was appointed by President Trump to be the overall chief USDA ag director. So that's really cool. Of course, he is no longer serving since President Trump's gone, but it's exciting to have him coming here to Greensburg, Decatur County on June 12th, and that's going to be at the First Baptist Church. We are still working on details on tickets, but you're going to be able to find those online soon here at the Greensburg Chamber of Commerce, greensburgchamber.com, and we'll have prices out there very soon. Also, I want to mention that the 36th annual, now this is a good time too, fundraiser golf tournament is coming up August 6th for the Chamber of Commerce. We're playing this year at North Branch Golf Course. And I'll tell you what, Jan, last year when the pandemic hit, that was our 35th year, and we were in the middle of everybody still trying to figure out what the pandemic meant, and we were one of the first golf outings that could be held last year, and oh my goodness, the crowd showed up. We had an incredible, beautiful 75, 78 degree day, sunshine. It was just an incredible event that we held at Greensburg Country Club. We're looking forward to getting back out there at North Branch this year. Both North Branch Golf Course and Greensburg Country Club are members of the Chamber. That's why we switch every year with them. And so that's going to be again on August 6th, and more information is coming about that. Jen McKelvin, how are you? What's going on with you?
I am great, Jeff. Thanks for asking.
One Solution Logistics Indiana. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about number One Solution Logistics, just so people know about it, okay? And what you folks do.
Yeah, we are One Solution Logistics, or OSL. We are part of the Honda Logistics North America family, and we are actually attached to Honda via a tunnel out here. So there is not a car made that our associates do not touch every single part. So what OSL does is we provide all the logistics and warehousing for Honda. So we're kind of their legs. We supply all the parts to the line just in time for their associates to actually build the vehicles.
I see. Nothing moves without you folks, right?
Correct. We're the movers and the shakers over here.
So people get confused between a factory and a manufacturer, right?
They do. Well, they don't quite understand what we do. So the way I kind of explain it is, if you want to work your shift doing one process every day, that would be more of a Honda job. Manufacturing, we are warehousing, so our associates are doing anything from pick pack to unloading trailers to actually delivering parts. They're definitely not working in the same position day in and day out. There's a lot of moving parts over here. Ours is a very fast-paced environment.
Right.
So I liken it to 465 over here.
So I wonder if a lot of people understand what a picker does. They've got to go out. Somebody's got to do that stuff, right? You've got to go out.
Correct. Yeah, they're picking parts, building trains.
Right.
So this is my kind of non-operation person HR explanation. Our people are driving motorized vehicles. We call them tuggers. And they are hauling 7 trains full of parts, and those are going to the line 24 hours.
So when they're pulling the trains, are they also picking at the same time, and they're putting them in the separate bins? Is that how that works?
Well, yeah, typically if you're picking, you're not driving. We have dedicated, routes and things like that. But yeah, definitely everybody that works here is trained on equipment. So you're either driving a tugger, you're driving a forklift. So everybody here is cross-trained constantly.
So you're either picking or you're driving, or you could be doing a little bit of both. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it just kind of depends where you're placed. We also promote heavily from within here. So the former vice president of OSL, he moved back to Ohio, and we have a new team here now. But he actually started with the company 38 years ago as an associate. Wow. Right out of high school, and currently is a vice president for the company. So we definitely have a ton of success stories like that here in our building locally. People who have started as part-time or started as temporaries even, and have moved up into management roles.
That's terrific. Now, in order to drive one of your forklift or anything, I assume they have to be trained, and is there a certification for that? Tell me how that works.
Absolutely. So we actually have a dedicated off-site training facility. It's located over between ABM and Delta. And all of our new hires, after they complete our orientation, start out over there. And they are there anywhere from a week to 2 weeks, depending on skill level and things like that. So we kind of call that driving on State Road 3. And then once you come over here to the main plant, it's kind of like driving on 465. So yeah, but we have a training department. So I actually manage the training department, the HR department, and then corporate governance department. And so we have a dedicated group of amazing trainers that certify our associates on equipment.
Oh, that's true. So can you drive a forklift?
Heck no, I cannot. Nobody wants that, trust me.
I've always wanted to drive a forklift. There for a couple of years, I worked at Rust Wholesale in the front office, but every time I walked back to see the pickers or anything, I always thought, just let me on that forklift one time. And they said, no,
Yeah.
you're not allowed.
Yeah, I don't think that would be positive in my case.
So tell me how many employees you have out there right now and how things are going with that.
We are always hiring, of course.
Okay.
We have a huge push right now on second shift that we're looking to hopefully fill quickly. In fact, we just did a new Facebook ad last night that hit. We are currently offering a $500 sign-on bonus for second shift only, direct hire. So they can pop into our recruiting center. It's the gray building across from Wings and Rings over there. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. So people can either apply on Facebook, they can apply on Indeed, or they can just walk into our recruiting center.
And
We do on-the-spot interviews as well, and we can place you immediately.
so somebody can start today if they wanted to. If you
Monday. Yeah, probably Monday.
Well, whatever. So
Yeah.
So what's that? Let me jump back to the bonus the
Sure.
sign bonus that you have. I assume they have to work there for so long to get that bonus. You can't just walk in and say, I'm going to start today and then not show up tomorrow, right?
Correct. Yeah, we have it staggered out. It's in 3 payments. So yeah, absolutely. There is a requirement, but at the end you get the total $500, which is a nice little bonus for the summer, right?
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
So what kind of, can we talk about where your wages are? I mean, we know right now, Jen, that there are a couple things affecting all employers today. Number one has been the stimulus package. I have talked to several employers who say their employees have gotten, because they're married, both spouses have gotten their checks, and then they got 5 or 6 kids, and before you know it, they're up to the $18,000 they got from the government, and they act like they don't want to work, which is just amazing to me, because I don't know why you would continue to work and then use that money to either build your wealth or do something for yourselves or spend it and help spur the economy along. I assume you're seeing that same thing.
Absolutely, we are. We were kind of excited after the release of the third stimulus that maybe we were finished.
Yeah.
And that, we would be able to push past that. We did currently just raise our wages. So second shift starts out at $18.36 an hour, which is pretty phenomenal for warehousing around this area. So yeah, we're pretty excited, and we were able to obviously make some moves with that wage increase. So
right. So tell me a little bit about the process if somebody comes in. What do you look for? What's that? When I walk in the door out there and I say, tell me more, what do you tell them?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're looking for, obviously a bonus is if you have forklift experience. That kind of helps the process, speed up just a little bit, move you through. But everyone, no matter what experience, has to be recertified through our company. We're definitely looking for people who have experience in this environment, be it warehousing, factory, logistics, something like that. We do offer 3 shifts. So we run a first, second, and third shift out here, which is a little bit different. So we do have multiple options to place people, and we do direct hire on all 3 shifts right now. So, but again, what we really need help in is second shift right now.
Yeah. So, we're thrilled to hear you say you're doing direct hire, because so many times, nothing against the staffing agencies, but that pay is also affected with staffing agencies as well. So we're glad to hear that people are doing direct hire, as a matter of fact. So are there requirements for drug screening, and tell me how that works? What are your
Absolutely. We do a background check and drug screen on everyone that works out here. Obviously, safety is key for us. We have to keep our associates safe. That's the most important thing we can do as a company. So yes, we do the drug screen. We do a background check. Yeah, and then we do interviews and kind of move them through the process.
Yeah. Can you tell me about your processes for somebody that might have a little criminal background? Do you have?
Yeah, we're open to talk to anyone. So
Okay.
yeah, yes, please just come on in and fill out an application, and we're happy to talk to each and every applicant and kind of learn more about the situation.
Yeah, the chamber often gets calls from people who say, "Well, I do have a background with criminal history," but they sometimes have a hard time of getting placed places. So,
Yeah, we review every application case by case, and we know people feel kind of, apprehensive about talking about that in public and, over the phone. So we always encourage them to stop in one-on-one, and sometimes we can walk through that with them. Yeah, but we don't just blanket say no. Absolutely not.
right. So your recruiting efforts. Who else on your recruiting team? And I assume you're doing a lot on Facebook. We know we've seen some ads on our chamber website, which we encourage you to do that again.
Absolutely.
Where else can people find out more information about what you have
Yeah,
open?
we are on Facebook. We're on Indeed. Again, you can walk right into our recruiting center Monday through Friday. We do have a really cool event coming up on Thursday, May 20th.
Yes. Let's
We
talk
have,
about
yeah,
that.
absolutely. We are partnering with ABM, KB, and NIPRO, and we are doing a drive-through job fair at our recruiting center. We're fortunate that the high school guidance counselors from North, South, and Greensburg are going to promote it for us as well. We're going to try to get in front of high school seniors. We all know that not every high school senior is going to attend college or join the military. So we're hoping to get in front of them and discuss more than a job, a career path. So we want to talk to them about opportunities and how they can grow with our company, and hopefully we can spend a little time with them. We're also going to be grilling outside, so we'll have food and drinks and a ton of giveaways and things like that. And it is open to the public as well, but it's from 2 to 7. So we're thinking probably 2 to 4-ish will be geared more towards the students. And then after that, open to the public, but anybody can stop by anytime.
So tell me how the drive-through works. Where will you? How's
So each company will be at a corner of the building. And that way, due to, COVID and everything, if people aren't comfortable coming in and speaking, they can drive through in their vehicles and kind of hit every business as they go around our building.
That's very good. And will you be? Are you taking interviews that day too?
Absolutely. We'll be doing on-the-spot interviews. We'll have applications as well. All the companies will. So hoping for a great turnout and some great weather.
Right. So that's on May 20th.
Correct.
So there's a chance somebody could be starting work May 21st and 22nd if things go.
Absolutely. Absolutely, they could.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be Delta, Nipro, which is in Westport, ABM,
It's gonna be ABM,
Advanced Bearing
KB,
Material,
KB, and NIPRO.
AB. Okay, all right. All right, cool. I'm sorry, I had the wrong business.
That's okay.
That's a great. I know you've worked hard to get this thrown together, and we've talked about some kind of job fair here, but it just hasn't happened yet. And we know everybody has some positions open. And I appreciate you coming on today to talk about OSL. So tell me about you've got some. You said you have some things coming back in June. What's this all about? Some social committee, and what's going on with your social committee?
Absolutely. We have a great social committee here at OSL, and we're very fortunate that we have groups of employees that love to get together and volunteer to do different things. Previously, we've had a great turnout for help with the holiday walk. When we were able to do that, OSL has sponsored the cookies, and I believe we had about 15 or 20 volunteers helping the little kids put icing on, and I think the adults had more fun than the kids did. So yeah, we're super excited to be able to open that back up and start being able to go out into the community as well as in OSL. So I'm local, I'm from here, obviously.
Yes.
So giving back and supporting local in the community is very important to me. And I've been with OSL almost 3 years. And so every month previous prior to COVID, we would do an associate event here on site, and then we would do an associate event or an event for the community. For instance, we have a large group of ladies that their passion is baking. Sales here at work, and then we as a social committee would then decide what organization we would donate those funds to.
Oh, very good.
So every month we would try to do an event that benefited the community.
Very good.
So yeah, we definitely try to support local as much as possible.
That's terrific. Great, terrific. Okay, so Jen, is there anything else you want to mention? Want to talk about it's a clean, safe place?
Absolutely, it is.
Place to work.
It is great place to work. I love what I do, and I love working at OSL. I have a great team, great HR team, great training team. We're excited to see new hires. We're excited to get them in and share the culture and share the vision. And please apply, 1836. Come see us.
How many employees do you have out there?
We're a little over 500.
Wow, that's incredible. That's terrific. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good. And we've all know we've been through some shortages with cars and the chips and things like that. I don't know if that's really hurt production or not, but things are going to get back to normal eventually around here, right? And so
absolutely they will.
Whatever that new normal is going to be. So that's terrific. So May 20th, drive-through job fair. Give me that location again. What's the address there?
Oh gosh, don't ask me the address. It's on the corner of North Michigan. It's the gray building. I travel by landmarks, Jeff.
Across from Buffalo Wings and Rings and
Across from Wings and Rings beside Worthington. Yep.
Besides the Worthington building, you'll see all the flags.
That's the technical description.
There you go, right? You'll see all the flags, unless of course we have a 45-mile-an-hour wind gust and those flags go flying.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I assume you have to go out there and pick those flags up. So.
I get tired of buying new ones.
Right, I know. So, all right, Jen McAlvin, is there a phone number they can reach you at or anything, or what? What do you want? Indeed?
The best.
We're on Indeed.
Indeed, Facebook, and they can also walk in. Absolutely.
Absolutely. 8 hours for walk in?
8 to 6, Monday through Friday.
All right, terrific. Jen McAlvin, Human Resource Manager at One Solution Logistics, OSL, better known as, and doing some great stuff, paying some pretty good money, which is nice. And so hopefully that people are ready to get back to work. And folks, if you need a job, it's out there, right?
Come see us.
Come see OSL. Jen, thanks for your time today. We really appreciate you being on Chamber Chat and appreciate your continued support of the Chamber. And I know you're also working with HR groups as well and trying to get a bigger group formed up here in the county, which is good.
Absolutely.
Lots of things going on with HR. I understand that. So, all right. Jen, thanks so much. Really do appreciate it. And folks, that's all we're going to have time for today. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Chamber Chat. Take care.